So might as well. Moving in.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
No traps, please.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces. Ketheric may be gone, but the shadows remain. On our guard.
Excellent choice. Let's move. Need to find a way forward. Something's on my mind.
My resplendence honors yours. Pray, ask, and I will tell why she so mighty. My resplendence, you must face them.
North Rythwin, East Rythwin Tollhouse, South Moonrise Towers, West the waning moon.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road. The shadow curse still taints the land. Perhaps we could have lifted it, had we tried.
Looks like an army marched through here.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but But tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
You wish to consult me?
Can't slow down.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its key...
The gate is closed, and we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me. I think we should track down my fellow spawn, if we can find them. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless Cazador has changed their order, we should get to them first.
I should speak up.
My resplendence honors your...
Open up.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need...
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? A thrill courses through you at the thought. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
We're under attack. Help me. I will not fail.
Die, you liquid harborer! Tadpole scum! That's a cat!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Need to find a way forward.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
On your command. Taking up position. I cannot take much more of this.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Of course. I won't give in. Have to keep going.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Breathe deep and move.
gate is closed. And we are no closer to... And honestly, we should...
This would to fully liberate them from their parasites and their
We're under attack. Help me.
Oh, you lifted Harbour off! Tadpole scum! That's a lie!
Scratch. A grievous wound. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Take you.
Creator, destroyer. Still on my feet. Let's see.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Salutations. Your desire. All right. What now? Breathe deep and move.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
No time to dally.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
I hope this is important.
I need
For
you.
your sake.
Now.
In your name.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Take you. Take you.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Oh, respite does wonders.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
One day I'll catch a break.
Please, help me. It's not over. Come to the skull. I can't hold them off much longer.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. The Honor Guard. Eliminate them. My force is awakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master.
Despite your best attempts to be
You must be... Fight with me. Your future depends together.
For my princess honor!
chances.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it. rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
If I'd known you would be so open-minded, I would have saved myself a lot of effort. But I'm glad you're not here to judge. I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me
That I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the... It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the... When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this... Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my... I am relieved. You alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. I do not have the privilege of knowing the answer, but the consequences are clear enough. Some Githyankis still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. She kept him this way because she was reluctant. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. A very good question. That Orpheus lives at all, and that Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve. The moment I found it, I felt a change. And I realized, while my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus, and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to...
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus...
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that. My original body was destroyed when I first escaped the Elder Brain. I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited, I realized that returning any advantage I could gain by restoring my... As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself... If you let me, I can evolve you. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you. Two, why would I? So, do you wish to evolve or...
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with the Lithid potential.
I felt that. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said. A raging pain tears through. A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city. We must not let them reach it. We must find the...
To wait. I can't talk right now.
Best be on my way.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Let's have a look.
Go to the...
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I do not serve Shah anymore. But I digress. Did you want something? I haven't even Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself. Fine.
Life pulses at once.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you.
A coldness, the tadpoles, you feel different.
Perhaps. Once...
I'll find somewhere to camp soon.
We've had a mind flare, whispering to... Still, it seems keen to be an ally in its own way. Compared to what we're up against, of course. Not sure what to feel. My parents... Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do.
Very well. I'm done.
You wish to consult me? We will need every advantage. If this superior tadpole, its influence on you is plain to see, as you should. When I am stronger.
Already feeling better.
Such At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded. I can only imagine. Certainly doesn't seem to have done you any harm. Or rather, you've not yet done me any harm. Still, there are undoubtedly risks to such a transformation. If this is what the fates of...
Life, it once...
Go on. Don't be afraid.
A coldness seeps the tadpole's essence. You feel...
Perhaps.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
What they know could help us. Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. Most people seeking entry to the city...
The next urchin that tries to pick my pocket will lose its hand. Half of the children here are already mutilated. I am reminded of the Breran. Despite the destitution, there is profit and opportunity to be found in such places. From the still, dark waters of Lake Donegarten. But it is not my home anymore. If I were to return, I would be denied all of its wonders. I am a daughter of Menzoberranzan's most ancient and powerful house, the Bainray. I lived a life of privilege and danger. My home was at the tallest point of... I enjoyed every luxury. I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself. And I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me. Yes. My house trained me to be a soldier in Lolth's service, and my mother showed me how to survive. She taught me to be resilient, and to guard when I choose to let somebody close. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share. Yes. I only know it through history. I expect it will live up to its legend.
Civilization beckons at last. It's no water deep, but Baldur's Gate is a respect...
If not over, then through.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. That was last 10 day, though. Guards blow like petards. They don't help us. Wow. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
I do not understand why the matrons, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees. I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it. I am suggesting they be fed and sheltered. Perhaps you think it would be better for them to starve or...
What's up for discussion?
If my friend tries to get you to invest,
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. Think about it.
The place was empty.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern. Agreement? Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house? I've got nothing to say to them. You want the flaming fist poking around my business? I'm fine. They can stay.
I respect your hustle. You've stepped on the...
Is the little dog trying to intimidate us? If it continues to bark, I will snap its neck.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule.
I'd say you'll live to regret it. But honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. You're serious. Come on, boys.
Do try.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say it. You're the first person in this.
Good thing you saw. Peace. What peace? Haven't you heard of an army marching?
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Young lady,
Go talk to Ned. Please, just...
The flaming fists are supposed to protect this goods. Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldarians. Excuse me? I was wherever you're from.
You see them? Died in the wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. There's probably a... Or, you know...
Halt, citizen! This is a restricted area. Funny enough...
The hell's are you doing in here? This is a barn.
These clothes make me itch.
The excess of refugees outside the city walls could easily become a surplus of laborers.
Oh, God! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
goodness, yes! I am a good dog. Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
No, I'm afraid I must insist.
My love, you can't keep being so rude.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Whatever the dog thinks, be...
Well, war is no place for a precious...
Oh. Here we go. Here it comes. Yes.
Here we are, Griselda.
I wish the cult had burnt our farm, though.
Heads will roll for this. I don't give it. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring. They talk some. I should be law.
Actually, got here.
Washing my pits. Aye! Could have blown the...
Forgive me, you're in no mood. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? Used to be it. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on. Tension! Local. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. What peace. Those refugees have been leeching on our city. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? You think there's a better...
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
I guess we could call our lives a lot. Not meeting in here.
What in the hells was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
If you...
We got here first.
Stay in this car. What were they thinking?
Ways and means there. Here we are, Griselda.
Fine day for it, eh?
Something over there. Let me have a little...
Our so-called army is probably no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears.
Reporting.
Let's get going. Light on my feet.
They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. Cleaners alert. You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
What I got is me.
Sorry, you have red caps working in your circus?
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes!
How dare you! What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear. Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is. We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all, blessed to... But enough of this. The circus is not a problem, dear patron.
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron!
Oh, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damn. Welcome to the Circus of the Last...
No! No! Off limit!
Mmm. Mmm.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paints? Mmm!
Approach! Ugly one! Yes! Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders! Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plain, or, if luck smiles upon you, no more questions. Spin. Let us see. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. You are welcome.
I have something to ask.
This city of stone and steel, your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor. Truth, a sword. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal.
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen, think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadow Heart, what is her deepest shame?
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. A perfect score. I'm flattered. Have you been studying up on me every night at camp?
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm weakened. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed.
Darling, we have a customer. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or, oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught your...
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry, I only takes junks. Yes, I has lots of stuffs, just for you.
It's Pose, Grapevine, and Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. We are decades from that. Call me Lucretius. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a... Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
The skeleton looks...
Better not be cursed.
Do not stand too close. The
Ooh, don't get too...
Hey, maybe stick.
Another. Good.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
I thought you a hunter. Wrong. You're prey. Small, sniveling, pathetic.
Maybe we should go.
Hunger! My stomach. Meat. Meat.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Just give the word and I will kill the clown. We would be praised as heroes.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
A prickling hum runs through your very being. Your patron does not trust this clown. Not one bit.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
You stare, but gleam.
Come now! Now! Up! Double sharp! Around! Now!
You notice the clown reaching for something behind his back.
Tell me, what makes you special? No. I don't care about your special friends. I'm talking about you. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Praise the Absolute.
I always knew I'd die at a circus. Heading there.
May the dice roll in my favor. Good move.
From Waterdeep.
Yes. Advance.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed. The circus is my family. He wore the face of Dribbles. But thank you for...
At the ready.
My kills, my prey. You took them. Run! I'll find you. Eat you, cowards!
What's inside?
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Dribbles. Why do you have to go missing now of all time? Oh dear. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator. Why, as much as I love a good man, alas, I cannot afford, but I cannot leave just yet. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration. That's the spirit, darling. And remember, good luck.
This is...
Huh, I'll give it a shot.